Hello again, this is Sam Houston, and welcome to My Front Porch. The music of our lives. Music is an important part of all of our lives. One of the most beautiful things about music is that with so many different genres and styles, there's something for almost everyone. Many people have a love affair with one style of music. It might be rock and roll, country, pop, hip-hop, or any or all of the other categories. Some of us like music so much that our playlist may have a vast mixture of genres, from classical to jazz to country and rock and roll. It matters not the style of music. What's important is the beat and the lyrics. A good song simply touches a part of your soul and connects to something deep inside. It triggers memories of where you were and what you were doing while the music played. This past weekend, I went to an Eagles tribute show. While the Eagles are still playing an occasional concert, their heyday was from the mid-'70s to the early '80s. Amazingly, while the band's music is 50 years or so old, it remains highly popular. Currently, the Eagles are playing an encore tour, and one of their stops is in Arlington. Ticket prices start at over $100 and run up to $500 for the concert. The show is set for a stadium, meaning that there's a lot of seating capacity, yet prices remain high because there's such a demand. For some reason, though they've not played for years, the Eagles remain popular, and people are willing to pay huge money to see them. Now, why is that? I think I found the answer at the concert on Saturday night. As I looked around the packed theater, the audience was made up of people who were between the ages of 60 and 90. Young people were not among the attendees. The people who were there were the folks that had lived their lives with the Eagles' music serving as the backdrop. It was their music. They knew they weren't listening to the actual Eagles band, but it didn't matter. They wanted to hear the songs. At one point during the show, a tune was playing and my wife nudged me and asked if I was okay. Evidently, I had my eyes closed and was staring at the heavens like I was seeking an answer from above. I responded to my bride that I was listening to the songs of my life. They made me think of old classmates, parties, trips, and every other experience. For a moment, I could picture the faces of college buddies, knowing some had passed on, and I would never see them again. I could recall the night spent driving down the highway with the music playing on the cassette player and 1,000 other events. All those relationships were tied together with the music in such a way that they couldn't be separated. It was meaningful to relive those experiences, if only for a moment. As I looked around the room, I could imagine that others were having the same emotional experience. The music brought exhilaration to my soul and at the same time brought a degree of sadness. I realized that life is a mixture of those two emotions, and the Eagles' music had been there for me through all of it. One emotion couldn't exist without the other. It was a good show. It brought back memories of times long gone by, and I cherish being able to relive them. The recollections were not lost. They simply needed the music to be pushed from the dark recesses of my mind to the forefront. It was a good night. Truly, music paints the tapestry of a life. Thought for the day. I think music is healing. It's an explosive expression of humanity. Billy Joel. Until next time, I'll keep riding the storm out.
You've been listening to From My Front Porch with Sam Houston, brought to you by the Granbury Theater Company. You can catch Sam's column every week in the print edition of the Hood County News or online at hcnews.com.